Kalalal Yahweh Shem Shai Bashem Kakodash, the Bernas of Apostles of Jemes Muslim. Shalom to the brothers out there pushing this work in sincerity and in honesty, right? The helps and the sisters. The time that we're in right now is a time of war, right? Where the prophecies of war are being in effect right now, right? And it's just getting heated as it go on day by day, right? You see now where Israel and America at it with Iran, right? They're basically going against Iran, and that's a major prophecy right there. But it doesn't reach the intensity where it needs to reach as yet, right? Because a main prophecy is also the RFID chip, and we need that structure, right? We need Esau to be at his full power, as the Lord did to Pharaoh in Egypt. So the scripture mentioned of war. I think I have it as well. Let me see if I have it and get it instantly. This is Matthew 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right, so there's going to be wars. Right, there's going to be rumors of wars. Right, but the end is not yet, because Esau's kingdom has to go at its peak before the Lord coming. That when the Lord show his power, it shows that it was a mighty kingdom, just as in Pharaoh time, but a more advanced Egypt, right? It's now a more advanced Egypt that we will be delivered from, right? Yes, so this is I don't think I wanna go to this one as yet either. Alright. Okay, so I guess it's this. Second is 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the eyes will begin to visit the world which he had made. Right, so the Lord is on his way right now. The Lord is basically beginning to visit the world, right? Because we see the signs, right? We see wars and rumors of wars, even earthquake in diverse places, as the scripture go on to mention. Because here in Jamaica, Port Antonio, we had an earthquake this morning, right? Not a major one, but from recently we've been having earthquakes more frequently than there used to be. So therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning, right? And uproars of the people can come from even this attack on Iran, right? Because Iran controls the Strait of of Amu I can't call that word, Amuse, Armuse, and it's responsible for a lot of trading, right? Especially when it comes on to natural gas, as you can see right there. It's a closure of Strait of Hormuz. You can see where it research what would happen if Strait of Hormuz closed. A, a closure of the Strait of Hormuz would trigger a global economic crisis, primarily by cutting off approximately 20% of the world's oil and liquefied natural gases. Right? As of March 1st, 2026, tensions have escalated significantly following U.S. Israel strike on Iran, leading to report of a def- defacto defacto closure as major shipping companies suspend transit due to safety and insurance risk. Right? Immediate economic impact. Oil price spike. Analysts estimate that even one day full blockade could cause global oil price to double, potentially reaching 120 to 150 per barrel. Long-term disruption rather could push price towards 200 dollars a barrel, right? Global inflation, surging energy costs would immediately inflate price for transportation, manufacturing, and food, um, potentially, potentially adding zero point 0.6 to zero point 0.7 to global inflation and stalling central bank interest rate cuts. Right? Yes, so that's a very it will disrupt um the world trade. It will both affect um America as well as Iran, as well as China and Russia, right? Um, so it would have a very negative effect on the world economy, and we welcome that, because in order for this kingdom to fall, they got to go digital, right? They got to basically crash this old way of using paper currency and form a digital currency. That's one of their plan in their new world order, and this RFID chip technology, where digital currencies will be the main way of are the own be the way of cash, for lack of better words, right? It's a for like us all that is in the world, that is made in the world, and a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so, the times are also of the highest give, of plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works, and endings in signs and effect. And as I mentioned, even the earthquake, those are signs, right? And effects. Um, One of the other things can come from closing the Strait of Hormuz, right? With the increase of goods and so on forth, it could lead to famines. Depends on how long the Strait of Hormuz is closing, right? Because um, it would cause inflation on goods and services, right? And most countries, especially out here in Jamaica, could not keep up. And if these other nation decide to stop ship food to Jamaica because of the increase of good oil and so on forth. So it would be more difficult to ship food to Jamaica, right? Or to ship food overall. They would basically start to keep these foods for assurance of their own country, right? And therefore, that would cause famine because um, we don't produce most of what we intake. So that, and even I think I saw something about America as well, not producing most of what they intake, right? So it's it's a devastating thing if the Strait of Hormuz should be closed, um, especially indefinitely, right? America would definitely have to go to war to basically try to take Iran and free up the Strait of Hormuz back again, there, right? Because and it's very sensitive, as you can see, it's a very sensitive a very sensitive play, for a lack of better words, because you would want to be on um, Iran good side, right? That's they don't close off the Strait of Hormuz, right? And if you're going there for a battle, um, Russia and China would be defense, and to especially Russia would be a defense, and to Iran. Let me get that. Yeah. Not wanting to make the video too long. Let's see if we have any preset. Okay, I think we never read this one. This is 2 Peter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also, and the works therein shall be burnt up. Seeing then all these things shall be dissolved, but man have first ought he to be in all holy conversation and godliness. Right, so there will definitely be a third world war where nukes would be involved. Yeah? Right. So how will you preserve yourself in that time to come? Right. Especially as a prophet out there preaching that Israel should be awake. What should you be doing? Right? The scripture mentioned watching. So looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Yes, so we got to be built up for those times to come, especially in faith, because that that's what will actually save us, right? In the time to come, the faith that the Lord will deliver his prophets. So with that, I hope this video was edifying, though it wasn't too long, right? So with that, shalom.